independent business owner with Great Virtual Works has really changed my life. Towards the end of 2011, I began to think about going back to work, but I was a little apprehensive as to what I would find in the marketplace, mainly because I had retired in 2004 to stay at home with the kids, and I did have quite a bit of flexibility and really good pay at my previous job. But all of our kids were grown at this point, except for our youngest, and he was halfway through his junior year in high school. So I just began to look and just see what was out there, and I came across Great Virtual Works. And I applied and was accepted. And I learned very quickly that all of my fears disappeared about going back and what I would find. I was, really afraid of what I would have to give up. And I learned that I really didn't have to give up anything. Where with my previous job, I could usually get off when I needed to, but I would always have to find somebody to cover my shift. And I could usually come close to the schedule I wanted on a regular basis, but we did have to rebid for schedules every 2 months according to seniority. And so there was always a little bit of a trade off. But here at Great Virtual Works, I truly set my own hours. I literally tell the company when I'm available and when I'm not available to work. And if I need off for a day or a specified time frame, all I do is email the company and I'm not scheduled. And my pay, by the time you take my really good hourly rate that I make, plus my commissions, plus take into consideration, I don't use any gas because I work from home. And all of us know gas hovers around $4 a gallon. So when you add all of those things up, I really make what I did at my previous job after 17 years of service. And there are some months that I probably make more than I did, just depending on what my commission check is for that month. So I absolutely love my job. There are literally days that I am working in my yard and take off my garden gloves and come inside, work at my computer for my set schedule for that day. And keep in mind that's a schedule that I have set for myself. And when I finish, I go back out into my yard and pick up where I left off. And there have been several emergencies in my family in the past year. And being an independent business owner at Great Virtual Works has allowed me to just grab my laptop and go out of town, because as long as I have a high-speed internet connection and my Ethernet cable, and of course a quiet place to work, I can work from virtually anywhere. So that was a huge asset to me and my family, to be able to just pick up and go and not have to be concerned about my job or my boss or whether or not I was going to have a paycheck that week because I wouldn't have been available to work. By being an independent business owner, I can work from anywhere. So that is just a huge asset to me, to be able to have that type of flexibility. In today's economy, I challenge you to go in the marketplace and find an entry level position making the pay that I make at Great Virtual Works, and to have the flexibility that I have here. I mean, you might find the pay, I really doubt it, but you might. But even if you do, your boss is going to be the one telling you when you work. And here, not only do I have the great pay, but I have the flexibility to be able to take off when I want or when I need to, and be able to work as much or as little as I want or need to. So I absolutely love being an independent business owner with Great Virtual Works.